Yeah, it's done. All right. So, guys, there we go. It is done. Chelsea 3, Newcastle United 2. Chelsea just about got the win. And yeah, there we go. Palmer with a goal and an assist. Mudryk with a brilliant goal. But then we were this close to actually bottoming it, but we just managed to hold on and get the 3 points. So for me, I'm still potch out, but a win is a win. So, but if we play like that against against Leicester City, then for me, we're done. We're not winning. We're not going through to that semi-final. Sorry, cool. Yeah, semi-final actually. Yeah, but we got the win, 3 points. Happy days, but still potch out. Still potch out. Right. So I sent Charlene the link. Hopefully she can come on. If I sent it wrong, then I will try it again. But hopefully she'll be able to come on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the screen like this just in case. Just in case. One sec. Oh, okay, she's on. All right, guys. So I have the pleasure to introduce to you all the way from London. Let's welcome the beautiful Arsenal fan, Charlene Smith. How are you?
Hello, I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm good.
And I guess you're even more happy with that full-time result of Chelsea 3, Newcastle 2.
Yeah, just about got there because Newcastle scored and I was so nervous, but we managed to hold on and get the win.
Oh, amazing. I do love the setup that you've got going on here as well. This is so
Yeah,
amazing with all the detail and everything. So, yeah,
yeah,
thank you for welcoming me to your stream.
yeah. I know you didn't watch the game fully, but how do you think the game went? And did you see all the goals?
Do you know what? I just about scored the goal. So I was obviously on my channel doing a preview for
Mm,
the Arsenal game, which is taking place tomorrow, Arsenal v Porto. So I was just so sort of indulged in the comments and speaking to you guys. And then I looked
mm,
up, I'm like, oh, okay, Chelsea are leading 1-0. So I was
yeah,
actually, quite surprised with that because I know Chelsea have been, really struggling. You guys are sort of sitting mid-table.
mm,
And yeah, and then it was equal, it was level. And then Chelsea managed to take lead and get that all important win, which
yeah.
I feel like is quite important for you guys. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of speculation. Oh, are you still there? Or is it just me? Am I just taking lead on the show right now? Are you still here, Shoke? All right, guys, I think Shoke has dropped himself out and he's left me to just take over his
Sorry, my camera
channel.
just went off. Sorry.
No problem. I was holding the fort for you.
Yeah,
Did you need to just take a moment to digest this result for yourself?
yeah. I mean, we got the 3 points, so that is all that matters. But the performance overall was particularly that great because throughout this game, Newcastle were dominating us. They were creating more chances and they've got some really good goals. Like the first goal, Alexander Isak, brilliant shot, and then Danny Murphy's goal was even better. And I believe our defense today was absolutely horrendous. But when it was 3-2, I said, please just hold on. Please don't bottle it. And we just managed to do that. So, yeah, I feel like we need to get that win in order for us to, like, build some confidence going into the next couple of games, like having a chance of making it to Europe because we're still 11th, but I still think we still have a chance. But it just depends on how far and how good we can get those wins over the next few days. So, yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
happy for the
absolutely.
results.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, it's not often that we get to see you smile, Shake, because normally, we
Mm.
see your pictures on Instagram and it's like heartbreak,
Yeah,
absolute
no,
heartache for you. So,
yeah,
yeah, you've also got a FA Cup as well game, haven't you?
yeah. Against Leicester City on Sunday.
How are you feeling about that one? Are you feeling quite confident?
Well, I mean, Leicester City are doing well, although with the last couple of games they have been dropping points. So I expect us to get the win because we're at Stamford Bridge and we got a good record against Leicester. But if we play like how we did against Newcastle, then I'm just worried that we might go out.
Mm.
So, but fingers crossed. Pochettino and the players just perform better. Let's just see if we can get that, hopefully that 2-1 win or maybe 3-1, so that we can just go through to the semi-finals, because we still got a chance of winning a trophy, but I don't think we're going to win it because, you know, we just don't have that winning mentality. And that's been the problem from last season. So if we can fix that from next season, then I'm confident that we're definitely going to improve this season. But if it remains like this, I'm just always going to go on and on and on. And that's going to be frustrating for me.
As well, who do you think was under more pressure in terms of managers? Would you say it was Eddie Howe or Pochettino who was sort of under pressure in today's game to get a result?
Oh, I think it was. I'm not quite sure. That's a good question. I feel like it may be Pochettino because, you know, Newcastle, like, even though they're out of the Champions League, last season they were doing well. So in terms of this game, I feel like Poch is under serious pressure because if we didn't win this game, we would drop in further down below the table, and we will not be catching up the likes of Newcastle, Brighton, and Manchester United. So I think the pressure was a bit more on Pochettino, but I do get why Eddie Howe is getting criticism because Newcastle aren't improving last season. So I do get that, but I feel like the pressure is more Pochettino because Chelsea want to like at least get into Europe because of FFP, if you know what I mean. So he had to win this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, mate. Well, yeah, Jackson managed to score that opening goal as well. I mean, what do you make of him as a player?
I mean, yeah, Jackson, overall, I mean, I think he needs to really time his one perfectly. And sometimes when he's 1-on-1, he does make some like stupid chances, but you know, but overall, I still think he's a good player because he can take shots the first time, he can get inside the box and just, score a brilliant header and all that stuff. So I think Jackson's a good player. But I feel like we need to sign an elite striker because I don't think Jackson, for me, is a striker. He plays. I think he plays better as a left winger, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, Jackson. I mean, so far so good, but I think he needs to do more. But let's see what happens next season. You know, I want him to stay so that we can build his confidence, and let's just hope that a better manager can get the best out of him because the reason why we're not doing well this season is because Poch isn't getting the best out of these players. So these players are good enough to finish above 11, if you know what I mean. But Pochettino isn't doing that. So for me, all of these players that we sign is good, but if we don't have the right structure and we don't have the game management, these players are not going to perform the way I want them to perform. So that's why for me, Pochettino needs to fix it. So I do get what people win. My Pochettino needs time, but if he keeps on failing, then he needs to go for me. I'm not sure what you think, but that is my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at someone like Kai Havertz, who was amongst, the Chelsea team and, wasn't really performing to the standard expected, and then he comes to Arsenal and now look at how he's flourishing at Arsenal, scoring goals. Does that make you think that, well, actually there's something, with the team, like the backroom staff at Chelsea that need to improve, to bring out the best in players? Because Kai Havertz is a prime example.
Yeah, and I think that's a good example because Mikel Arteta is doing so well for Arsenal, and the reason why Kai is doing well is because he's surrounded by really good players, the likes of Saka, Martinelli, Declan Rice, Odegaard, those players that have been performing since the start of last season. Whereas, so for me, if Kai Havertz would have, for me, I feel like Kai Havertz was doing well on the Thomas Tuchel, but the reason why last season was performing is because we sacked and brought in Graham Potter, and you can see that he's not getting the best out of him. So I think for me, if these players want to perform, we need a better structure. And I feel like the backroom staff need to really sign some experienced players because we've got so many young players, and the only experienced players we've got is Palmer, Sterling, and Thiago Silva. That is it. The rest of them are just experience. So I feel like we need to have a better structure, a better setup, and a better recruitment because everything is just failing from top to bottom. I keep on saying it. So yeah, that's the most thing. I'm frustrated.
Do you miss Kai Havertz?
Well, I want to say no, but you know what? I kind of do because he's never done this at Chelsea, and boy, I feel like him going to Arsenal. I feel like he was saying, you know what? Thank goodness I'm going to Arsenal because they win the Champions League, they win the title race, and
Yeah,
yeah. So, and
amazing things
as soon
happening.
as he scored that goal, I was like, oh my days! Like he scored again. I just
Yeah.
couldn't believe my eyes. So, but yeah, he's doing a fantastic job. So yeah,
Oh, we're so happy we've got him.
yeah,
Oh, so yeah. Well, all in all, a great evening for you, Ashake.
yeah,
You managed to get that all important win. You're smiling
yeah,
finally for
yeah.
you.
Just a bit, not too much, but just a bit because of the
Yeah,
win. Yeah,
yeah. And who knows?
yeah,
You may get another win, you know, in the FA Cup against Leicester City as well.
yeah.
So
Oh, and
don't
by the way, yeah, and by the way, Shaw, this Friday, a big game coming up: Arsenal versus Chelsea in the WSL.
I know.
Yeah,
A
will
big,
you be
big
at the
game.
Stamford Bridge or will you be watching it at home?
I'm not actually sure yet. I need to make a decision.
All
So
right.
yeah, we need to get a win there as well.
Yeah. Well, I'll message you and see if you're available because maybe we should do a live watch along for that women's team.
Okay, yeah, that'd be
Because
great.
I
Yeah.
because last season I started doing the women's content. So yeah. So I was
Oh,
thinking of inviting
amazing.
you. So I'll wait to see what happens on Friday and I'll DM you.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for inviting me on today. It's been a great
Thank
pleasure
you.
speaking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. And
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's actually I'm also thinking when are you gonna do the predictions soon on your
Oh
channel?
yeah, we do need to do that, don't we? So
Yeah,
after the international break, let's get into that because your predictions have been on point. They've been
yeah.
so good. So yeah, we definitely need to get back into those predictions for sure.
Yeah, so okay, so let's say after the international break, like before Easter, let's just do the predictions together because it's been a long time, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, right now I'm predicting an Arsenal win against Man City. So there you go.
yeah.
You got
Well,
a bit of exclusive stuff on your channel.
yeah. Well, guys, that's coming up. So make sure you subscribe to her channel as well, so that you guys can get to know Shannon predictions because I will be there as well in terms of predicting all of the games and going over who got the most points. So yeah,
Yes,
so stay
and
tuned.
forfeits for the losers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But guys, thank you so much, Shani, for coming on to give her thoughts and views. And yeah, hopefully on Friday we're able to see each other again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much for having me on. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you guys gonna guys, I'm gonna link leave the link of Charlie Smith's YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to her and give her a like and support her because she's an amazing content creator. And as always, so big up to her. And also subscribe to my channel, for the updates of the women's team if I'm gonna go live. And yeah, and that would be great because usually I do live for the men, but I'll think of doing the women's team. So if she's available, then we're gonna go live with each other on my YouTube channel. So make sure you stay tuned for that one on Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. So there we go. But Charlene, thank you so much for joining. As always, thank you so much, and
Thank
hopefully we get
you.
to do this again soon.
Yes, for sure. And keep up that amazing work, Ashake. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much,
All right. Thank you.
guys.
See you later.
As always, take care, goodbye, God bless, and I'll catch you guys again soon. We're out.